I'm Lieutenant Junior Grade Natalie Cordes.
My name is Joshua Ryan. I'm a seaman in the United States Coast Guard.
How you doing? My name is Petty Officer Alpam.
My name is Crockett Thompson. I'm a E5, a yeoman, second class.
Good afternoon. My name is Jeffrey Cotto. I'm a marine science technician, third class.
I've been in the Coast Guard for 9.5 years.
I've been in for about a year and a half now.
I've been in the Coast Guard for approximately 2 years, a little bit more than 2 years.
I've been in the Coast Guard for 7 years now. I joined back in 2012.
I've been in the Coast Guard since November 2014, so for about 5 years now.
I joined the Coast Guard primarily because I wasn't succeeding in college the way that I had expected to. I'd been in college for about 2 years, and I kept switching majors. I went from advertising to just business, and film was in there at the same time, and I realized that I was just wasting a lot of money, and I figured that joining the Coast Guard or joining the military was probably the best route to go until I figured out what I wanted to do career-wise.
I was prior service in the Puerto Rico Army National Guard, and graduated with my bachelor's degree in English education, and had a decision to make. Well, I knew I wanted to kind of go to a 3-letter agency. Like after I got my bachelor's degree, I was like, I don't want to be a teacher for the next 30 years. I'd rather do next 20 years in the military. I just knew I wanted to go active duty, and went to a few branches, Coast Guard being one of them, and they were the first ones to call, so I joined.
I am a damage controlman, third class, so that means I'm a newly appointed damage controlman. I just graduated A school. And damage controlmen act as plumbers, welders, carpenters, and firefighters, shipboard firefighting. For me, my job here is to maintain the facility. So I come into work every day, and it could be a different project. We do everything from just fixing toilets to painting to drywall. So it could be anything.
My job in the Coast Guard, I'm a yeoman, so I'm an admin HR specialist. I help with a lot of the paperwork, make sure everyone's pay is correct, give people their orders, and make sure that they get counseled properly so that they know what they can do, what they're not allowed to do when they're either transitioning to a new unit or transitioning out of the Coast Guard.
My work hours, I come in from 7 to 3:30, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays we get to work out. We get sports day, so we leave at 2 o'clock to go play basketball or work out here.
My best experience in the Coast Guard has been the people that I've met, and the job that we've done together. I've been at some pretty small units before, and just the camaraderie and the family feel, I think, is the best experience that I've had. Just bonding with your crew, those are just the best experiences that I've had. More so than the job, is just the people that I'm doing the job with. It has been the best experience of the Coast Guard.
I would have to say two things come to mind. One is kind of just kind of being underway at a small boat station. When I was in Miami as my first unit, we were underway. It was a calm day. We had 4 or 5 persons on board, so the crew was just kind of hanging out. It was sunset. There was dolphins all around us. We were listening to a little bit of music, and just kind of like standing by, see if any persons were coming in north or southbound, any vessels of interest. But at the time, there was nothing going on, so we were just kind of hanging out. And it was just a beautiful moment.
Best experience in the Coast Guard would be I've driven around 3 senators and the vice admiral at one time, and that was a lot of fun.
So I've been stationed at an 8th navigation unit in Detroit. And then I went from there to Sector Key West, Florida. And then I've now been here at Sector Houston-Galveston.
I've been stationed. My very first unit of boot camp was in a small boat station up in northern Michigan. Harsh winters, but a lot of fun. Then after that, I went to Topeka, Kansas, in the middle of nowhere, just middle of the country. It was a lot of fun there. And then this is my third unit here at Houston.